Hello everybody, I will now show you how to engage in the Sirris side quest, for she has appeared before us here, so we are going to speak to her.
You're an unkindled, aren't you?
That would be me.
I am Sirris, of the Sunless realms, former servant of the divinity. Duties we each bear, but one's duty is a solitary affair. I doubt we've much to gain from fraternization. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
I can gain something between those legs.
I doubt we've much to gain from blessing.
So that's how you start the side quest. Well everybody, we've got a change of pace here. We have Titania. This is what happens when you cross Fire Emblem with Dark Souls. Titania is a warrior. She is a warrior of sunlight. She has 20 vigor, 20 vitality, 25 strength, and 17 dexterity, only level 45. She is very ample and defensive, and she is not part of the Rosaria's Fingers Covenant, which means that when you see Sirris, we have a possible story line. You cannot trigger this quest line if you have joined Rosaria's Fingers. So if you want to deal with Sirris's questline, do not join Rosaria's Fingers at all. Now, Titania was a knight. She is not a Rosaria's Fingers type, so it's okay. So we'll talk to Sirris.
Hello again.
Hi.
I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of
That is Titania. And her name has Tit.
I too am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
And she gives you something very important. Darkmoon loyalty gesture. You're going to need that if you want to join that covenant.
If you should require assistance, blessing of the moon.
So now we can summon her, but summoning her is not really what this quest requires. I will show you what I mean. Okay, so the next part of the Sirris side quest leads us here to the bridge on Idithil of the Boreal Valley. And what we have to do is we have to defeat this beast, this massive creature that we usually run away from. So, let's do it, Titania. Just run enough until it appears. You can probably get a couple of good shots on it before it starts attacking, because it's going to roar and whatever. And there you go. I also love how it keeps hitting you, even though it's not hitting you. Now, when it does that, you can just go over. Off. Nice job, Titania! And you get the Pontiff's right eye. And from that point, we can then continue. Now that that has been taken care of, you just warp back to that bonfire, or you can run back from here, and you'll notice this little summon sign. It requests cooperation, and that is Sirris of the Sunless Realms. We will cooperate with her, as that is what we're supposed to be doing. That leads us to here, where Sirris is. We have to defeat a specific enemy. That's Creighton! Just make sure she doesn't die. That is very important. You could have backstabbed him. Remember Creighton? Now where's Pate when you need him? No, you don't. Oh, come on. That didn't count. Wow, are you serious with this guy? Oh, hello. That's a nice move. Oh yeah, you don't want to die either. I'm just wondering. As you notice, Sirris does very little damage, but when you kill him eventually, we have fulfilled our duty.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
And now that Kraton the Wanderer is defeated, we are returning to our own world. Since we have helped her, she will return here in Firelink Shrine, that Sirris being.
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness.
And we don't like those people.
My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude.
Especially with the weapons you're using, sweetheart. And we get the Blessed Mailbreaker and the Silver Cat Ring! Yes! That's how you get the Silver Cat Ring, in case you're wondering. I would just love to put my head between those legs. Anyway.
Travels, I offer you my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If you require blessing...
Now, you don't have to summon her, but you do have to help her. And we'll go to the next area where you can help her when the situation calls for it. Well, Titania is back, and she is looking pretty ample with that gigantic black knight armor and that magnificently large axe. But anyway, after you've already gotten this far with Sirris, you've helped her with Kraton, and you've defeated Aldrich and Yorm, you want to come back here to where you fought the rotten Greatwood or whatever, cursed Greatwood, whatever, and you'll see her requesting cooperation again. So we're going to help. Now, this is very, very tough. You got to be careful. This enemy is really, really strong, and she kind of sucks, so we got to watch out. We got to make sure she doesn't die. If she dies, we're in deep shit and we can't finish this. So there's Sirris, and we're going to go fight somebody in particular.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Grandpa. Remember?
That's Holy Knight Hodrick, who apparently is her grandfather. Nice job, Sirris. Now, he is extremely tough, so you got to be careful with him. I mean, as you can see, her great axe is not doing any damage. But he's got a very particular sword that we might want. Stop healing, you asshole. Trying to get a backstab on him. As you can see, she does like no damage to him at all. There we go. And that's the end of you. Alright. So there we go. Our duty is fulfilled. And Sirris doesn't look any worse for wear.
Grandad.
So now we're going to return to our world, where we will return to a specific portion of our world, which of course is Firelink Shrine. After you help Sirris kill her granddad, what lovely items does she have to give us this time?
Oh, there you are.
And there you are, my love.
I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs, over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance.
I would like to get involved in an affair with you.
At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die.
No!
But there is one last. May I take a vow to serve you as a knight?
Sure. I don't know why some of the lines keep getting cut off, but...
Oh, I am most grateful. I, Sirris, do hereby serve as your faithful knight. Wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall...
Wow, that got cut off completely.
Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Completely cut off.
If I may ever be... I am your knight.
So now you can call upon her anytime you want.